J Squad.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome to World War Weeb, where we tackle controversial pop culture questions. And today's question is a big one. Is Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice a good or bad movie? We know that this is a very polarizing movie. Some people call it one of the worst superhero movies of all time, film history garbage. And some hail Batman vs. Superman as a classic masterpiece, a nuanced movie in the superhero category. Now, Dasan, I would like you to take the floor. Do you think Batman vs. Superman is a good or bad movie?
It was a terrible movie, and the only reason why is because it was a rush production. Characters were shit, and dialogue was trash. Only thing I liked was the fight scenes. The fight scenes and the actors carried it. That's it. It's just a shit movie. I'm gonna say that.
Okay, so that is a strong stance. Dasan was quick with it. Just a shit movie, bad actors. The only redeeming thing is the action. Now, Nico, what is your stance?
I think it's actually a subversive, underrated masterpiece. And here's why. It's really popular for people to hate on this movie. Most people who saw this movie already read the reviews and thought of what they were expecting before they saw the movie. These are people who get all of their film opinions from Everything Wrong With and Jeremy Jahns and stuff. And it's similar to the hate that The Last Jedi gets, because people were going into the movie expecting what they wanted to see. So when they get something that's maybe more subversive and they take some creative liberties, even if those creative liberties may have been good, it already ruined what you were expecting. So now you're all thrown off, and now you're like, this is not what I wanted the movie to be like. But people aren't really seeing the movie for what it is. And it really takes a new take, a realistic take on Batman and Superman together, and what it would be like in a world that we really live in, not some fictional comic world, but it really takes the realism and it really analyzes how power structures can cause people to act in different ways in movies. I actually think if you look at it on a deeper level, it's actually much more thoughtful and much more nuanced than every other superhero movie that came out in 2016, including Captain America Civil War, including Deadpool, including Doctor Strange. I think it actually is the best superhero movie of the year, and honestly, it could be even higher, maybe top 5 all time.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just, you're done, right? You're done. I'm gonna stop you right there. No. See, the whole thing. Here's the whole thing. When you can't create a superhero movie and then try to give it realism without giving it too much realism, because it saturates the movie. Then the movie is not what you want it to be. Because if you go in expecting a superhero movie and you go in expecting Superman doing fucking taxes instead of fighting crime, then you're not doing that. Shut up! I'm not done. Shut the fuck up.
What do you mean he's doing taxes?
That's not what you expected. And so when you try to be like, oh, I like the whole nuance, I like the whole realism, we get realism in almost every other day movies. We use these movies as a way to escape our realism, which I understand. Cool. We have a nice way to get back into it. Cool. But no. The whole thing was completely bad when it came to the character dialogue. And character creation-wise, not bad. But other than that, the only thing that was really good from Batman v Superman was the fight scene at the very end. That was it. And the fight scene between Batman and Superman, that's the only 2 reasons why I really went to go see that movie. They did a great job with the fight. Everything else of the movie was completely shit. The way Superman even dies is complete shit.
I mean, what was shit? What was shit about it?
Easy. I understand he dies.
All you've said is that it was shit.
I'm gonna answer your question.
You haven't said anything.
I'm gonna answer your question. You wanna know why I don't like how Superman dies? Was because number 1, yes, he gets impaled through, Doomsday, which is cool. That's how he usually dies. He carries a fucking kryptonite spear that is hella thick, and it's a big ass spear made out of pure kryptonite. Homie, if Superman faints just a small whiff of it and drops to his knees, how in the ever-loving fuck is he going to carry a spear that has a 1.5-foot blade on it? No. I understand if he had the strength of the sun and he just poured everything, but this shit's at night. There is no sunlight to give him even more strength. No. That shit was fucking terrible.
Thank you for watching the Media Avengers. For more clips like this, make sure to subscribe and turn that notification bell on.